Hello there. Hi. How is everyone doing? Let's see, what time is it? It is 6 minutes after 6 p.m. It's Friday. It is, I believe, let's see what day it is. Let's look at the calendar. It is the, excuse me, it is the 15th. It is the 15th of May. Now, what are you doing watching me? Hollywoodland22. This has been a very interesting week. Very, very interesting week it has been. We're going to put this over here. I've had just about enough of this this gum in my way. I'm not chewing gum right now. Well, we have one person, and isn't that wonderful? You know, I came on last night at about 12. Well, earlier this morning, about 5 minutes after midnight, and I got 200 people in here. My chat was flying so fast I could not even. I couldn't even read hardly any of the chat. Boy, did I get myself into a pickle. I wonder what all that noise is in there. Do you hear her in there? Sydney Neal, I don't understand why you're so mad at me, sir. I don't know you, and I don't know why you think I'm mad at you. Are you playing a game? I don't know. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, Shay Miller. Zanutula said hi. How are you doing? Welcome in. Billy. Billy 4K, thank you. Sydney Neal, I don't understand why you're so mad at me, sir. I don't know why you would think that I'm mad at you. What is that noise in the other room? That noise. She's yapping and yapping. You have such a good voice. A minor. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have I think I can go to a bass voice if I want to. I can go to a baritone voice here. I've had voice and diction classes, and I speak from the diaphragm. And I had voice and diction classes in Burbank, California. I'm a salesman. Well, I was a salesman. One time I sold women's shoes. I used to make 7% commission when I was 19 years old. And all these middle-aged women used to come in, and I used to sell so many shoes to them. It was unbelievable how much money I made when I was 19 years old. No, 18 years old. You were a stuntman in Hollywood. You think so? What is going on here, says X_Impulse, A minor. It's perfect for narrating a book. Yeah, like I could read books. Quite frankly, they could use my voice. I don't know how they use what they do for AI. They probably record somebody reading a lot, probably use my voice, then put it in AI or something like that. I could do that. I'm going to have to look more into it. I could do book narration. I could have done television commercials, but I decided not to get into that. It's a hit or miss. Looking back on it, I probably could have made a career doing that or doing voiceover acting or any kind of television commercial, things like that. But I decided to sell aluminum siding and tools and shoes and food and frozen food and all kinds of things. I sold all kinds of things. He sounds like my science teacher, really. Dream Score Aesthetics. And also kind of looks like him, really. You tell me it's your house. Wait, did you just say yapping? Yapping. Yes, that woman is yapping in the other room. I know in Carlsbad. I'm new in Carlsbad. You're new in Carlsbad, or I'm known in Carlsbad? You mean Carlsbad like in San Diego County, or Carlsbad outside of Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico? Because I've been to Carlsbad. That's one of the hottest places in the summer in all of New Mexico, is probably Hobbs and Carlsbad. But I've been to Carlsbad, where Legoland is. I know where that is. I know you're a better gentleman than this, sir, especially with a voice like that. Are you evil or good? Well, I don't think any men are good. We're all sinners. We all fall short of the glory of God. So technically, we're all evil. I mean, I don't do evil things to people. I had somebody mistaken me for a bot the other day. It kind of hurt my feelings, but I'll get over it. You should be a voice actor, sir. I probably should. You know, the funny thing is I don't live in Hollywood anymore. I moved out of Hollywood in I moved from Philadelphia to the Hollywood area of Los Angeles in 1987. I lived there until 1995, and then I went up to Bellevue, Washington, which is in King County outside of Seattle. I lived there, and then I came back to Los Angeles in 1999. I lived in Hollywood for about 1 year, and then in 2000, I moved up to the San Fernando Valley, if you know where that is. I moved to Van Nuys, California, and I had been in the San Fernando Valley ever since. I spent a lot of time up there. I did live in San Pedro when there was an earthquake. I was working on earthquake damage and a union hall. I hired a bunch of guys to fix up the bridges that fell down in 1994, the Northridge earthquake, if you remember that one. That was some heavy work. One moment. Now, it's allergies all over the place. It doesn't matter where you are, even in Arizona. Got a friend that lives in Arizona. He says having really bad allergies. It just takes 1 or 2 words to be able to do it. Thanks for the quality content and positivity. I enjoy watching your stream while taking my morning dump. Thank you. I'm glad you do. Dude, is this streamed on a Prodigy dial-up connection? No, it is not. My name is Randall. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've been around the country. Part of my childhood, I lived in Lubbock, Texas. The 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, and the first part of the 9th grade, and then went back to Philadelphia. Yeah. Do you know anybody that's lived in Philadelphia and Lubbock, Texas? I don't. I don't know anybody. You still can. I moved to North Carolina 2 years and 9 months ago. Let's see. Yeah, 2 years and 9 months ago, I moved to North Carolina. I live in between kind of like an exurb, like outside of the suburbs. I live in a smaller town in between Raleigh and Charlotte. No, I never did that. Thank you, A Minor. Thank you for subbing to me. You know what? I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. And the only people that can do that are my viewers. You guys are beautiful. You know that? I have, let's see, I think I have 700 and something, almost 800 subscribers. Within 7 days from now, by next Thursday, my goal is to have 1,000 subscribers. Yes. Yes, 1,000 subscribers. That's what I want. That's what I want. I could use them. I'd like to get up to about 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. I'm not monetized right now. If I could get up to 5,000 subscribers, I would monetize this channel. I think I can do it too. It's not monetized. This is just for fun. I just like to talk to people, get to meet people. I also am on TikTok. I no longer live stream on TikTok. I may decide to in the near future, but there's some old, if you look up Hollywoodland, 2 words, Hollywoodland, 2 words. And there is, my avatar is a orange uppercase H with a black background. That's me. And you will find me there. There's some old stuff there. It's rusty. It's when I first started live streaming. I'm just goofing around, joking around, stuff like that. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for subbing to me. So hit the like and subscribe button. Please subscribe. It's free. You can subscribe for free to Hollywoodland22. It's all one word, Hollywoodland22. My handle is at Hollywoodland21. I think you have to subscribe to one of them. I know, one of them. And if you could do me a favor, if you could tell all your Facebook friends, all of your ex, that used to be Twitter, your ex friends, your friends on X, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Roblox, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, any of them, any of the platforms, all your Facebook friends and family, all your family members, if you could ask them to come to Hollywoodland22 and subscribe, that would be wonderful. I would really appreciate that. Let's get me up to 1,000 subscribers by next Thursday. Okay? Thank you. So we can really get this channel going. Right now, it's not monetized. Really, look into voice acting. I will. Here's the thing. I got a lady friend. She doesn't want to go back to Los Angeles. I lived in the Los Angeles area from 1987 to 2023, right? August 2023, minus 3 years up in Bellevue, Washington, in the Seattle area. So that would be, I don't know how many years that would be. Let's think about that. Let's take away the 87 and 90. That would be 10 plus 23 is 33 years in the city of Los Angeles. Can you believe that? I lasted that long. You know, LA used to be a better place. It was a wonderful place. And guess what? It got all fucked up in 2016. They changed a bunch of rules and laws and policies, and they just started letting people out of jail that were running around robbing people and stuff. It didn't used to be that way. It was a really nice place. Hey, yo, YouTube Live is crazy. I was watching a dude playing games with his mouth. I know there's some crazy stuff going on YouTube. YouTube trolls, like when trolls come in my stream, they hit different than TikTok. Like trolls here are just like I have two moderators, airline underscore pilot and Decula one. Now I don't know if they're in here right now. I was rolling and happened to look down. Well, thanks for coming in. Why are there 3 rings? I do not know, Gary Peter. This is AI. No, it is not. Glasses look like lefty modern woman. They do. They look like a lefty modern woman. I really want to get wire frame glasses. I'm going to go down. I'm going to get like 5 pairs of glasses, of reading glasses. I'm going to get them at the. I'm such a cheapskate. I'm going to go down to the Dollar General. They got them for $7. 7 times 5, that's $35 plus tax. That's probably about $40. For $40, I'm going to get 5 pairs of glasses. I don't have to use a real strong strength. I got to figure out if there's a way for me to make the text bigger. Maybe I can make the text bigger. My name is Randall. Bro, you need different glasses. Yes, I know. You look poor. You think I look poor? Well, I'm not. I'm not going to tell you how much money I have. A translucent frame suits you better. A translucent frame? Yeah, translucent. You mean like nothing, no color? Yeah, I know Kurt Russell. I've been told multiple times in my life since I was in my 30s. A good evening from Montreal. Real_Sir.Puffington. Where did you get your snow from? My snow from? My flake from? I don't know what that means. Dream big, my guy. I will sub you, man. You seem like a character. Hell, I throw in a like. Thank you. I apologize, sir. I had the wrong Gregory Stevens. I thought you were going to take your clothes off. I am the same way. Likewise, reckon ye also yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin, but alive unto God through Jesus Christ our Lord. Romans 6, chapter 6, verse 11, King James Version. Thank you very much. Jesus saves. Remember that. I gave you a sub. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me sub, Savager J Speed 1855. That's clearly Pierce Brosnan. I want subscribers as well. Where are you from? I'm originally from Philadelphia. I lived in Los Angeles for 33 years, and I lived in near Seattle for 3 years. And where else did I live? When I was a kid, I lived in Lubbock, Texas for 4 years. And then I went back to Philadelphia. I went back and forth between Philadelphia and the Panhandle of Texas. I've been all through New Jersey, New York, Washington, D.C. My grandparents and aunts and uncles lived in Washington, D.C. area. Some of my relatives were bureaucrats. This channel is about whatever you want it to be about. That's what's important. What you want it to be about. Not me. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got here. Actually, what I did, I wanted to get the gray out of my hair. So I got L'Oreal. Check this out. I got L'Oreal medium brown. And you know what happened? Look at that. It turned out black. It turned out dark brown. It turned out way too dark brown. You don't see the red undertones to it. That's my natural hair color. But when I used the L'Oreal light brown, it came out with lighter with more red in it. It's odd. These Did you ever get the feeling that you were being watched? He's the bad guy from The Boys. Rick Wallace, thanks for coming in. Is Californication a real thing? It is. I used to talk like I was from Philadelphia. Like this. I used to talk out of my nose. When I went to California, I learned how to talk like this. I did not really have a real bad Philadelphia accent. It wasn't that thick. It's hard to do a Philadelphia accent. I can't even recreate it that well. But I lived enough in the panhandle of Texas where I kind of have, in California for a long time and up in the Seattle area, that I really don't have much of an accent. A lot of people think I'm from the Midwest, like Des Moines somewhere, or Council Bluffs, or one of those places. It's Charlie. Yeah. Stop kirking out. What is this channel about? What you want it to be about? What do you want to talk about? 19 gray whales have died of inhumane levels. Unfortunately, food and heat, they will be blamed, yet they eat. Bethnic amphipod crustaceans. We don't. Overfishing would increase their food source. That is correct. I like whales. Look at all these people flying in here. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Iran? You want to talk about China? You want to talk about our president? You want to talk about all the channels that want to talk about national origin, gender, sexual orientation, race, color, and all that other stuff? You want to talk about that? You need to go somewhere else, because I'm not talking about it. And here's the only rules I really have on my channel is I will block you if you talk about anything that's gross and disgusting that nobody's going to tolerate. Do not talk about don't say anything that's mean and nasty about. Don't make fun of senior citizens. Don't make fun of respect women. And what else? No talking about, I won't accept any discussion in the chat that is racially bigoted at all. That's not allowed on my channel. And no anti-Semitism on my channel either. And I don't know, and no baiting me into any conversations about Palestine and Israel. We're not going to get in there. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I am about my country first, which is the United States of America. And I am pro coming to the aid of the Jewish people and Israel. And I am pro state of Israel, just to let you know. So if you don't like people like me that are like that, you can go. And I'm not Jewish, I'm Presbyterian. Well, I'm not really Presbyterian, Lutheran, Methodist, any of those Protestant Christian churches. I'm a mainline Protestant. My grandmother was Presbyterian. No, my one grandmother was Presbyterian. My dad's grandmother was a Methodist. You know, like people that grew up in the Midwest. Okay, what do we got here? Lovely, yes. Bye, weirdo. Okay. You can be a weirdo. Off my channel. Goodbye. You're never coming back. You can't have a good... I hear noises in the other room. I hear an owl out in the tree. I do drink Gatorade Zero, and I also drink Powerade Zero too. From the Coca-Cola company. You know, sometimes when I get thirsty, I don't have to think too much. I just reach for a bottle of Powerade Zero by the Coca-Cola bottling company. Did you know that Powerade Zero is, well, it's cool, it's refreshing, and when I drink Powerade Zero by the Coca-Cola company, it makes me feel like a real winner. Powerade Zero, you can get it in your grocery store or in the Circle K or the Quick Trip or in the Wawa Delicatessen or the 7-Eleven stores owned by Southland Corporation. I'm not pissed today. Where are my moderators? They need to keep the chat flowing. Oh, the chat's flowing all by itself. It's pronounced, the planet is pronounced Uranus. Did you know that? My father was an aerospace engineering manager at RCA and General Electric, and he had his own aerospace engineering consultant company. And he told me that the correct pronunciation of the third planet from the furthest one out was Uranus. I'm into Mars too. I love that the remote control cars on Mars and everything they find. I had a father that had a company where he hired some engineers that developed a pyramid shaped thing out of spacesuit material, out of the spacesuit material that encapsulated the remote control car and the thing and the ramp that it comes off of. And when it parachuted down, it hit on the corners and then flattened out, and then it deflated, and then the remote control car was safe and did not break and came on down. The first one, the very first one, I think. It's a defunct company now. Oh, we got some funny people in here. You people are hilarious. Well, has anybody here ever been to North Carolina? It's a lot of fun. We have great beaches. We have a lot. If you go out to the western part near Asheville, or not even that far, we have some, or Henderson, I think it's called Hendersonville. We have some really interesting mountains here. Trees, squirrels, foxes. I heard that there's like a little Bigfoot. He's like a little dude with big ass feet, and he's a little Bigfoot, and he lives up in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Do you believe that story? Do you believe that story? I don't know. I heard it. Let's look at the ceiling here. What if I could touch the ceiling? Yeah, I can. That's because I'm 6'1". 6'1" and 172 pounds. Looks like we're going to go for a walk. Where are we going to go? I think we're going to go for a walk, and I'm going to get some hot tea. I don't know what we're going to do. I might come on later on tonight. I might go off after about 1 hour being here. Who's notifying you?
I don't know. Somebody's always notifying me of something.
Yeah, there's always somebody notifying us of everything. notifications. Anyway, wow, this is a really clean kitchen. I am impressed, Miss Julie Newman. You are a very good cleaning lady. Are you a cleaning lady? Are you my cleaning lady? My girlfriend, my cleaning lady. What else?
Washing everything. I can do hard work too.
She can do hard work too. Mm-hmm.
I don't need to build any buildings, and I don't need to.
I'm going to let my hair grow out. I'm not going to get a haircut for a year. I don't care what anyone says anymore. I'm getting skinny. I'm on my way down to 150 pounds. I'm going to get really skinny at 6'1". Do you think 150 pounds is too light? That's when I get to be about 155, around there is when I start getting a washboard stomach. I'm about 172. So I have to get about 2, say that would be 5, 15, about 15 pounds from now, I'll have a washboard stomach. You get very thin, and I don't want any fat around my organs. What do we got in here? There's the tea bags aren't in there. Let's get the tea bags out of here. Have you ever done any tea bagging? I bet you have. Back it. What's that? Okay. That's right, I do go to Walmart. It's tea time. Make some tea.
It will be fine with me. It's tea bag.
Fucking tea time.
Lipton tea is delicious.
We are leasing now. We're not buying a damn thing for right now.
Tea.
We don't have much in this apartment. We're not sure if we're going to stay in the North Carolina. Sure. I don't know. What do you think?
The bird.
What's that?
Playing the sit around.
What's going on out there?
There he is, right there. He is. Oh.
That right there he has gone?
Yes, he is a cardinal.
Okay, we got a cardinal out there. Let me say.
Yeah, he left. He and she left.
Oh, they're gone. Okay, I lost them.
Yeah. It was the male and the female. Together.
I don't care if anybody calls me white because I'm ghost white. They don't have a lot of sun here. I was in California, it used to be darker. Let's see what we got here.
That was beautiful.
Black tea.
Male. At the same time. Yes. Beautiful birds. The male is the red one.
The male is the red one.
And the other one is just
And what is the female cardinal?
brown.
Brown?
Like a light brown. Light brown.
Brown, like dirt.
Yes. The male is the one that's red. You don't know that.
Like a big, giant, girthy red rod.
And the same thing with the ducks. The ducks.
You didn't hear me say that.
The ducks.
The ducks.
Yeah.
Tell me the duck story.
The mallard.
Does anybody know the duck story?
The mallard, the male is the one that has the beautiful green head. The mallard.
The mallard, yeah, I know about the mallard ducks.
The one with the green head is the male. The one without the green head
You ever get the feeling you're
is
being
the
watched?
female. There's male and
Okay,
female
put a little bit of-
birds. If there's male and female birds, well, that's all there is. There isn't any more.
Look at that. Doesn't that look fun? Doesn't that look fun?
But anyway, I seen the duck with the
So the what?
the duck.
The duck.
The female mallard does not have the.
Yeah, but we need to tell the duck story.
I don't know the duck story.
When the duck went down to the lemonade stand and he asked the man
Hey, you
running
got
the
any
stand,
grapes?
hey, You got any grapes?
No,
And the man said, yo, this is a lemonade stand. Fuck you talking about, man?
we don't sell grapes
What's
here.
up, Grace? Get out of here.
Scram. You say
Do you remember the duck story?
scram.
Do you guys remember
and
that?
Away to the very next day.
Do you remember that dude, Pink Guy? Does anybody remember Pink Guy, that creepy dude on YouTube? That he invented a dance called the Harlem Shuffle. Somebody. You guys remember Pink Guy, don't you? He had an album and everything. It was pretty funny. He's a musician, actually.
I don't see any more mother ducks.
Okay, I hope that people that I know are not on here, and then I go on their channel and say, well, you didn't say hi to me. I can't see all this stuff. I've got to get a magnifying glass, one of those rectangular magnifying glasses, the real thin ones, and just look at this. Or I got to figure out if there's a way that I can take this Motorola phone and get this get the text to be bigger. Is there anybody that knows if I can do this on a Motorola phone? Please inform me. I don't think it's that hard. It's just a little bit. Not that much. It's just a little bit.
It's in your DNA.
It's just who you are. Look who you are.
No, and you're out of here. You don't talk about that stuff on my channel.
Look who
Patron,
you
you're gone.
are. Look who you are. No one knocks on my door.
Okay. And you can go away since you're bored. Don't come here. No, not Elvis Presley. My name is Randall, aka Hollywoodland22. You know, it's a really good channel on YouTube that you need to check out. I'll tell you the good channels on YouTube. You need to check out Elisa Jordana. You guys, do you know that lady? She's been a live streamer for quite a long time. She's really a good conversationalist. I enjoy watching her show. Elisa Jordano on YouTube. You can find her on the IP2 network. And another person that you might like is Ice Poseidon. He has a really big channel. He's a lot of fun. I've been watching him for quite a long time now. Another person you can watch is One Sonic. He is also on the IP2 network, as is the person who invented the IP2 network is Ice Poseidon. Ice Poseidon. Go check him out. German in Venice is another one. Let's see. It's another good. Trishalicious. Trishalicious. These are all on the IP2 network. Go to the IP2 network. IP2 network. Just type it into your Google and you'll see what I'm talking about. Capital P as in Paul, 2, the number 2, network. Go right there and you're going to find a lot of very interesting people to watch. Another person to watch that's really interesting is I don't know if he calls himself Mr. Vlogger. Yeah, Mr. Vlogger. I think I remember him from the 70s or something like that. When I was a kid. I don't know where. I could be mistaken. Now over to TikTok. On TikTok, the channels I recommend are Human Scab. Human Scab. This chick is a good conversationalist, and she really knows a lot about makeup. Human Scab. She'll make you laugh. Or you might want to watch Black Bigelow. Bigga with an A. Bigelow. Black Bigelow. He does food reviews and drives all over the country, and that dude is funny. He's been live streaming for quite a while. I think he's originally from Hollywood, but I think might have started. I don't know if he started in in North Hollywood somewhere or Las Vegas, but he ended up driving around the country. And he's really a good live streamer. And he has another channel on YouTube that's called Lamont at Large, where he cleans up gravestones. And he's a really good YouTuber, and he's funny too. He'll make you laugh. He's very like real, okay? Who else should you watch on TikTok? Human Scab. Always mention the same three. Human Scab. Jade T and Tongue Bitten. Those are the ones you need to watch. JT has a lot of she's a good conversationalist. She's funny. She makes I think she calls herself Jade's Here now. But if you go to JT or Jade's Here, you'll find her. She has really red hair, and she has some very cute goats that I'm sure you'll enjoy. And Tongue Bitten draws pictures and makes mannequins, and she grows a garden, and she looks for cracks in the ground, and she's an oil painter, and she's a good conversationalist too. And you'll thank me in the morning. Go see Tongue Bitten. Another channel that you might want to watch on TikTok is Miss Fucking Wonderful. Instead of putting a U, just put a V. Miss Fucking Wonderful. Check her channel out. You'll get addicted to her. Believe me. She's very good at talking. Very good conversationalist. And she has a lot of interesting things to say. She's a really good cook from what I've heard or what I've seen. Well, look at this. It's 43 minutes and 18 seconds. We have 27 people in here, 42 likes. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. It's free. This is a non-monetized channel. I do not need any money or gifts from anyone. I just put a Cash App on my phone so that I can send people Cash Apps, certain channels I like on TikTok and on YouTube. I'm just learning how to do it. I got to test it out on somebody. I got to find somebody to give a Cash App to, so that I know without making a mistake. I might do $1 and then, put $20 down or something like that, just to make sure I'm doing it right. I don't want to mess up and give the money to the wrong person, Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in the news, but the big thing going on in the news is what I'm going to tell you. Even if that Spencer Pratt wins the mayoral election of Los Angeles, he has his work cut out for him. That place has to clean up before the summer 2028 Olympics. They're supposed to be in Los Angeles. They might not. They got a couple of years to clean it up. I pray that he wins. I personally believe that Karen Bass is a communist. Well, I know she is. She's a card-carrying communist. St. Jude needs help too. Please donate to St. Jude. Go to a women's homeless shelter and donate. Donate your time. Donate the good news of Jesus Christ. Donate food, donate clothes, anything for children or babies and stuff. Go donate at women's homeless shelters. There should be no women or children homeless in this country. Ever. I'm kind of toned down here. Like when I'm on, what is this? This is YouTube? Because I got a TikTok channel too. This is, I get them confused sometimes. I might say the wrong thing. But I have a, I don't know what she's talking about in there. That's Julie Newman in there. She's so funny. What I do is I usually come on for about an hour, then I go off. And then I check in with other people on YouTube and TikTok that I follow. And then later on at night, on Fridays and Saturdays only, I might stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning. But by that time, I'll take an Ambien or one of our Lunest or one of those sleeping medications and I'll pass out right. No, I'm not Charlie Sheen and I'm not Kurt Russell. I did live in the Hollywood Hills when I was a real young guy. In a guest house that I rented for $425 a month behind a mansion. I got tired of it after about, I think it was like 10 or 11 months. I got tired of it and I moved down the hill just north of Hollywood Boulevard on Yucca and Whitley. And I lived in an apartment there. And then I didn't like that apartment. So I moved to another apartment on Yucca and Wilcox next to Playboy Liquors, if you know where that is. I lived in an apartment that was near the Lido Apartments. That courtyard was the inside of the Hotel California album. Met some crazy people out there. Met some cool people out there too. Dead Antichrist, 5074. Let's see if I have any. Hi there. Thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate everybody from coming in. I can't catch everybody's chats, but I do appreciate you coming into my channel and spending some time with me. I get kind of lonely sometimes, you know. Of course, I do have a lady friend here, but she does her own thing. And sometimes I'm in my room all lonely by myself and I'd like to talk to somebody. I got a surgery coming up. I don't like surgeries. Yeah, I'm scared of surgeries. This is the only thing I'm scared of, really. I fear God and I fear surgeries. Up on June the 8th or something in the morning. It's nothing. It's a routine surgery. It's everybody. I don't have neighbors like that. It's my lady friend. I'm not married. No, I'm a salesman. Dead Antichrist, 5074. I would love to keep you company, really. And Dunlap, 1951. What surgery? It's that one that we all have to get. Like every 5 years, you have to have a colonoscopy. And I just don't like surgeries. I don't like being put out at all. It's just because you're totally helpless. It's all up to the God, Jesus, and the anesthesiologist. And I just don't. I'm praying everything works out well. I want to live to be 103 or more, like Jiminy Cricket. It's barely a surgery. I have had surgery. I've had hernia surgery where they had to put a mesh in. Yeah, guys have to get that. A lot of guys have to get that. I shall return in 2 minutes. Don't touch that dial. I mean it.
Almost forgot. I said maybe I should change them before they decide to go clink. Go flying everywhere. Because that one little thing to hold it, don't hold it very much. So when it breaks, it's just bang, and the two of them are going on one. After the final one, yeah. Remember back to the fire!
What are you doing in here?
Fire!
Who's making all that noise in here?
Me and myself.
I've had just about enough out of you two. It's time to call the authorities. Hello. Let's see who's in here. Scared of werewolves, did you put out the fire on the cabin boys' poop deck? Oh, well, not sure. Einstein was the Zio answer to Tesla. Got it. Understood. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to change this to top messages. Okay. No stupid messages. Just that, oh, we are on top messages. I wonder if I went to all messages, what would it say? This is funny. Let's put it on all messages. You guys are funny. I was talking with some people this week on social media, and I was talking about how people can be misunderstood on social media. I'm a much more effective at communicating in real life. This is a little bit difficult with me sometimes. Like I'm good at texting. I'm a good writer, but sometimes people get the wrong idea. I had somebody, they know I'm not a bot now, but they thought at first I was a bot, and because I watch their channel a lot, you know, and I text with like the first letter of every word usually is uppercase. That's how I text. It's kind of weird. It's not really weird. It's like screenwriters text, but you know, if I honestly like somebody's channel, there's a few channels that I really like a lot, and I know that they need their channel to get bigger and make some money off of YouTube and TikTok. And I will, like at TikTok, you tap the screen. Tapping the screen like sends little hearts up, and if you've ever been on TikTok, and it's a like you like that you like the live by tapping the screen. And I think I tapped like 28 over 28,000 taps one time and stuff. And I don't think that individual was used to somebody tapping that much on their screen. You know, it was, I honestly just wanted to help. You know, I'm a helpful guy. If I like, I've tapped even more than that on people's screens. You know how fast I can tap. I triple tap and when I'm on YouTube, I send hearts a lot. I just hit the heart constantly like this. It's just something I do. I could buy an automatic tapping machine, but I tap faster than the automatic tapping machine. So sometimes I think that people that certain people that live stream might have they might think that nobody would like their stream, like or they nobody would tap that much. But you know what? Sometimes if you have a small channel, maybe somebody really likes your stream. You know, maybe somebody really likes to watch, uh, your channel and wants to help. And there are people that like to help a lot. You'll run into people like myself and some others that will hit the hearts on the YouTube, and they will tap the screen and share your channel out with a lot of friends so they can help you advertise your channel, which is what I do for about 3 different channels on TikTok. There's 3 channels that I really like. I picked them. My phone to fall. My phone to fall. Okay, I don't know where everybody is. I dropped my phone. I'm sorry. That was stupid. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, here we are. All messages. Okay, we're back. Okay. We got to flip this. Okay. Yeah, my phone fell down. I'm sorry. But like I was saying, when I'm on YouTube, I type in when I'm watching a YouTube video, if I like the channel a lot and I'm trying to promote their channel because I like the person and I like what their channel that they have, I will tap the hearts and the confettis and things like that a lot. And I will also advertise their channel in my spare time. I will type in like and subscribe. It's easy peasy. I'll type in something like that. Or if it's on TikTok, I will like the live. I'll just triple tap continuously until they can get a whole bunch of likes. You know what I mean? Because that helps their channel a lot. What really helps people's channel is commenting. When you comment in someone's channel, it gets your channel out there. Excuse me. I was reaching for this and I hit with my knee on the table and we dropped my phone. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I am, yes?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I'm just getting my
Excuse
phone
me?
charger.
Okay. I didn't know. I'm explaining to people something.
Okay.
Well, some people don't explain. There are people like myself that behave in an altruistic manner and they like to help other people. And I do. I don't see any other reason for me to be on this earth other than to take care of myself and to try to help other people. There's a lot of people that are struggling right now financially, and they need all the help they can get, especially if they have a small YouTube channel or if they have a small TikTok channel. I try to help them as much as possible by sharing out to as many friends and family as I can to try to help. That's just the way, just the way I am. You know, just the way I am. Looking at the time here. Oh, it's 1 hour. Okay, cool. I've been here for 1 hour. I'm going to be back a little bit later tonight. Okay. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for subscribing to Hollywoodland22. You people are beautiful. I really appreciate you coming in. The late night streams are a little bit different. We have some different characters in here. Is there something you need right where I'm live streaming? What's going on?
I need this for Black Beauty.
For what?
Black Beauty, so I can clip those other little, the horse hair from
The
bow.
horse hair from the what?
From the bow, where you break, where
From
they
the
come off.
bow?
They break off sometimes when you play them, and you need to clip them down so you don't get hurt and poked.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, I understand. Yeah, it's about time for me. I got to go help. I got to go help some people right now. Thanks for coming in. Maybe that owl will come out later on tonight. Okay. Well, God is very real. God is very real. Yes, he is. Thank you for liking and subscribing to Hollywoodland22. I want everybody to have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will be back later on tonight, okay? I am usually live Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States of America, which is New York City time. Even though I'm not in New York City, I'm in North Carolina, but that's Eastern Standard Time, okay? So you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you a little bit later, okay? I come on like late at night sometimes. You guys are beautiful. Thanks for coming in.